Hi guys, how you doing? It's your girl Rachael Wanogho, also known as Rayche Riches. Welcome to my channel, A Little Bit of Something. And as you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about a very important topic. Today's topic is how to deal with imposter syndrome, especially as a grad student. So if this is something that you want to watch and something that interests you, then stay tuned. I'll be right back. So hi guys, welcome back. Basically, we're going to delve into the topic because it's a very serious issue, and this is something that happens to most graduate students, especially international students that leave their country to a new country for studies. And it's something that naturally, like, it comes, especially when you move to a new place where you feel like you don't deserve to be there, you don't deserve to be a part of the team, or you feel like people are better than you, or people are doing way better than you, and that you're just basically a fraud. So I'm going to define imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is basically a psychological pattern of internalized doubts, self-doubt, and feeling that your accomplishments, you are not deserving of your accomplishments and you're basically a fraud. It's not necessarily a disease. It's all about the mind and what happens in your mind, especially when you find yourself in an environment that you're not accustomed to, in a place you are not used to, and you feel like every single person here is somehow against you. So it's this conscious like feeling that you have, that especially when you go to class and you're feeling like, if they ask me a question, how am I going to answer? Like, I have no idea how to answer this question. I don't want to be called by the lecturer. I don't want to be called by the professor. And I don't even want to say anything in class for fear of being, blabbering and, just saying stuff off the top of your head. And this thing usually happens because you're feeling like, I'm not deserving of this. I'm not deserving. I don't deserve to be here. You are in a class filled with people who have backgrounds that is quite different from yours, especially if you're coming from literally an African country. I'm going to be talking about the African perspective because the way we are educated is quite different. The system is very different. So you discover that a lot of the people that you are in class together, they are quite outspoken. They are quite vocal about their thoughts. They are quite vocal about their ideas and things that, they feel about a certain subject. So naturally you are feeling, are you sure I'm meant to be here? Are you sure I'm meant to even go to grad school? What was I thinking? You have all these questions in your mind and you're feeling really insecure. Today's video is basically to trash out this issue. I'm going to just tell you things that I've done and that have worked for me, and see if it's something that you can apply if you are someone that is intending to go and study abroad in a different school, in a different environment. This video will necessarily also be helpful. And even if you're going to grad school in your home country for the first time, this video can also be helpful because you're going to be meeting people that have gone to different undergraduate schools, because it's different from when you were in undergrad. When you're in undergrad, most people are just leaving high school naturally, and all of you are just coming into one class packed. You don't really know anything and you are learning things afresh. But for grad school, the reverse is the case, because all of you have all gone through different undergrad schools and you've learned different things, and you've come from different subjects and basically studied different degrees. So by the time you guys get into your grad class, everyone is bringing up their own ideas, which is a fun thing. But sometimes we fail to recognize the fact that internally, inside of us, we are feeling like overwhelmed and feeling pressured and feeling like, are you sure that I chose the right course to do as an undergrad student? So basically, this video is to help us deal with these internal issues that we've naturally been experiencing. So the first thing I have to tell you is, trust me, you are not the only one that is experiencing this. I have felt like this, and it is something that I've tried to deal with. So the most important thing that I would like to say is, do not focus on your failures. So number one way of dealing with this is, do not focus on your failures, but focus on your success. Now, this might seem like a very difficult thing to do, but it's going to help you. The fact that you've gotten the admission into the school is proof positive that you are meant to be there. You are meant to be in that classroom. You deserve to be with every single human being in that room. So focus, instead of focusing on the fact that, oh, I was finding it difficult to answer a question in class, focus on the fact that you got this admission. You did it, girl. You did it, guy. You did it, man or woman. You did it and you came this far. And think about the times when you had to, the sleepless nights you had to have in order to put forward your application and the processes you had to go through. So think about that. You have come so far, you have done so well, and you were chosen amongst many others for you to take that degree. So I want you to focus on the fact that you did good and you finally got the admission. So focus on your success, and that should be the number one thing that is going to help you to deal with imposter syndrome. The second thing is focus on the reason that you came to study. And this in a way can literally be a bit confusing, because you're thinking, oh, it's not only books I came here for. I came here to make friends. I came here to learn the culture. I came here to meet more people, and which is what most of us want to experience, especially we come from different countries. I, for one, I love to meet people. I want to learn new things. I want to meet new people. I want to make lots of friends. But also, in the midst of all the things that you would like to do, also focus on the reason that you came to study, and focus on your degree and why you're there in the first place. When you focus on the reason, you would be mindless about people and what they think about the rubbish that you think you're going to be saying in class. So if you're thinking that boy A and girl A, they are very vocal in class and their points always hit home, and you're just there sitting like, oh my God, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know what to do. What on earth am I doing here? So by the time you're focusing, focusing on that boy or that girl, and you're looking at them and thinking, oh, the man, they speak so well. They're doing so good. How am I going to attain their standard? Don't think in that direction. Instead, focus on your own degree and focus on your own journey. Remember that we are all running our own different races, and we all have our own different paths to tread. So don't look at somebody else and compare yourself with that person, but rather compare yourself with your past and where you're coming from, and focus on the future that you have planned for yourself. So I want you to focus intently on your degree, focus on your course, the reason why you came to study, not the people. Because when you focus on the people, it will tend to always trigger this sensor in your head that he is better than me, she's better than me, and whatnot and whatnot. And so it becomes really depressing and it becomes painful. I really hope this video is clear enough. I really hope. Can you see me? Because it's getting really dark. So that takes me to my third point. Think about the journey and how far you've come, and you've done really well. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone in that college, in your classroom, in your apartment room. Don't compare yourself to anyone. You're on a different journey. You're on a different wavelength. And the next thing I like to say is focus on providing value. Focus on providing value. When I mean providing value, be helpful to others, be kind to others, get involved in activities around. I'm going to have a video coming up soon on how to get busy in grad school. So that is a video you should watch out for. Focus on providing value. Be helpful to your friends, be helpful to your course mates. Try as much as possible. It might be difficult and challenging because you might meet people that are unwelcome to help, and it's not because they hate you, it's just they are not wired that way. So focus on providing value, focus on helping people. Get busy. If you have to get engaged in a society or something, get engaged. That way your mind, you discover that all of you have literally the same kind of interest, and you're not focusing on the fact that, oh, somebody is better than me and somebody does better than me, or I don't deserve to be here. By the time you engage yourself that way, you discover that you deserve to be in that school as much as anybody else. Okay, the next thing I'll say is try new things. Try new things. So I recently tried going boat riding. So when you try new things, it helps take your mind off the loneliness and the fact that you are literally different from other people. So guys, I had to adjust the light a little bit. I really hope it's better now, because it was getting a bit dark. Okay, so I said try a new hobby, try something new. I recently went for joined a couple of people for a boat ride, and it was actually interesting. I've never ridden a boat before and I don't even know how to swim, so actually I was a bit nervous, but I tried it and it was really fun. So when you try new things, basically it helps ease the tension that you naturally would feel in your heart. And so basically try new things, learn something new that you have not learned before, and that will help you deal with imposter syndrome, because you're going to be learning, you're going to be with other students as well in the school, and it would help you to get engaged and get involved. And my next point is talk to someone. This has literally been one of the things that has actually helped me. Talk to a friend back home, especially if as an international student. Talk to a friend back home, or talk to your friend that you've even made right there in your school. That should help you deal with it. And hanging out with them from time to time, because of course that hanging out is not everything you went to do in graduate school, but hanging out with them from time to time would also help. It will help ease the tension that you naturally feel, and it will help lessen the insecurities that might be going through your mind. So hang out with people, hang out with your friends, talk to your friends back home, try a new hobby. These are things that I believe would help you if you try them. I'm going to go through all the points one more time so that you didn't miss anything. Focus on your successes, not your failure. Focus on the course that you went to study. Make new friends. Try as much as possible. Provide value. Learn a new hobby. It's going to help you. And most importantly, affirmations. Okay, affirmations will seriously help you. You can have a jotter somewhere. You can have a note or a jotter somewhere where you write the beautiful things about yourself. Oh, I am great. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be excellent. I'm excellent. I have wisdom working in me. Those affirmations, and you keep saying them to yourself. They're going to really help you deal with imposter syndrome, and you will discover that everyone naturally has this notion in their head that they don't deserve to be where they are. So it's something that's going to help cultivate those thoughts in your mind and lessen it and make you feel better, and you'll make the most of your graduate student time. So I really do hope that this video was very helpful to you. If it was helpful and you loved it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and please also don't forget to follow me on my social media. I'm on Instagram at Rayche Riches as well, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. Please post down in the comment section down below other suggestions on how you've also dealt with imposter syndrome if you're a student, and just put them down in the comment section. I'm sure there'll be somebody out there who would love to learn and who would love to apply your ideas. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.